Hello, friends. This is Coldrun, back with Dragon Age Inquisition. It's been a little while. It's been probably a week or two since I last played, and so I might be rusty or forgetful of things, and I apologize in advance. Um, when I was logging in here, I did see something interesting, though. In those little tips that the game gives, the game gives these, tips about just when you log in, like, resources can, crafting resource nodes can respawn, and if you use Dispel, then that'll destroy a Rift enemy as it's being summoned. Like some really good stuff. Not just like press circle to jump or X to jump. Um, and here it gave me something interesting. It told me that I'll be able to get specializations. That there will be specialization veterans or something like that come to Skyhold, and I'll be able to specialize. So I guess that's this game's version of turning rogues into bards and turning warriors into, I don't know, berserkers or templars or whatever. So that sounds really cool. I'm excited for that. We got some quests to pick up. I ran here from Sarah, who last picked up at having talked to our beloved Sarah. And, yeah, let's see what we got here. So I'm trying to remember what the points mean. Okay, protect Clan Llewellyn. Ambassador Montelier, I regret that my help for your Dalish allies came too late to be of use. By the time my forces arrived in the area, the Dalish had been scattered or killed, and there seems little left of their clan. What the fuck? I understand your Inquisitor must be feeling the loss of her clan. Holy, wait, what? You're giving me 75 gold because I lost my clan? What the hell happened? I understand your Inquisitor must be feeling the loss of her clan. Please accept these gifts and I promise future help whenever it's necessary. Yours, Duke Antoine of Wycombe. Just like that? Completed. Your clan has been destroyed. What the hell? Oh, okay. On a lighter note, I guess, search for the Hack Rider. Nightingale. Cameron is dead, fully armored, locked in an inner room in his home, a knife in his back. He knew someone was coming for him. Ironically, the scene was exactly the same one as in the first Hard and Hightown novel. Someone sent a professional after the magistrate. They had to leave a trail. New operation locked. Hard and Hightown unsavory parallels. There's... Okay, so someone is following the path of the book or something? It's hard to take anything seriously when it comes with the words Hard and Hightown. Shadows over Denerim. Inquisitor. Well, that was bracing. Like, just to be clear, like some of these I remember, like the Dalish one and the Hard and Hightown one I remembered. This one I don't remember offhand, but I'm going to try to pick up from context what happened. Inquisitor. Well, that was bracing. A pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants, fireballs flying and swords flashing. It brings back old times. I won't be eating anything coming out of those kitchens for a while. Let me tell you, I wonder if they were going to poison me, nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help. We wouldn't have found them without you. So we just saved King Alistair Theron. So that's good. Yeah, let's try this one. Hard and Hightown. Let's follow up on this. A copy of Hard and Hightown sits open on the table. Jevlin was waiting outside the captain's office when Dunn and Brenokovich slunk out, defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we? Jevlin looked almost relieved. No. Dunnan met his partner's eyes. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight to the Kirkwall barracks from somebody's potato farm. Taller and broader than the other guards, Jevlin slouched as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs, as if he thought he should be smaller. Hunched over his brand-new too-large armor, he looked like a child playing at being a guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Jevlin said, almost speaking Don's thought out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and I'm... He trailed off, then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donnan glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you, recruit. Nobody gets away with murder while we're on duty. Jevlin stood a little straighter. What do we do then? The captain wants proof, Donnan smiled. We bring her proof. Liliana has written a note in the margin. The dead magistrate. Attempt to implicate Varric? Why and in what way? Yeah, this is definitely a Liliana mission.
Inquisitor.
Oh, just Inquisitor. Okay, yeah. It's definitely a Liliana mission. So I don't remember if there was anything in Orlais that I had in progress. Doesn't look like it. What do we do? What to do? Let's keep working in Ferelden for now. There's so many of these quests. Hinterland resources. Hinterland is a notable source of Alfred and Onyx. Inquisition forces at camp should search for their resources and arrange shipment to Skyhold. This looks like a filler quest, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. Fallowmire resources. Yeah, this is just kind of picking up if I want specific stuff, rather than like a story progression kind of thing. I don't know. Information from the Grand Enchanter. A military dispatch lies on the ground on the table beside a note. Commander, 3 mages attacked the watch and attempted to escape into the mountains. At least we assume they wanted to escape. None made it past the former Templar at the gate. The other soldier on the gate, Sergeant Alia, was hit with lightning spells, but may recover in time. The mages are in the stockade awaiting judgment. Knight Captain Briony. The note beside it is written in a shaky hand. Commander Cullen, I'm sure you have already been informed of the regrettable attack on the soldiers guarding the gate. Wait, this is one of the things I read without really understanding it. I was just reading words. Commander, the mages attacked the watch and attempted to escape into the mountains. At least we assume they wanted to escape. So some mages were escaping, okay. They made past the former Templar at the gate. The other soldier at the gate was hit with a lightning spell, but may recover in time. So the mages tried to escape and they failed, okay. Commander Cullen, I am sure you already have been informed of the regrettable attack on the soldiers defending the gate. Those responsible are young, and the young often do not weigh the consequence of the future against the impulse of the moment. You and I, however, know consequence as an old friend. Please bear this in mind when judging them. Yeah, this is definitely a Cullen one. We should hold them in the stockade for a while, see if they cool off. Yeah. Go for it.
Work?
A moderate response. I think that's all I have room for right now. Oh no, I have Josephine still. Truth or Dare, see and be seen. Excuse me. Madam Ambassador, words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality at Skyhold. After the events at Haven, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I shall be glad to have some facts to add to the wild rumors. I am as grieved as you to hear of the vicious slander being spread. Justinia V was the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Valforet soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of this matter. Sincerely, Comte Renaud de Maurier. Josephine, now that he's been here, we should talk to the nobles he's been seen with and let them all know. Yeah, this is kind of just her. Yeah, do it. Go for it, Josephine.
At your service.
Again, there's a lot of new missions I'm seeing, but I will hold off on those until I actually have a chance to do them, and I've used all my party members so far. Or all my, I don't know what the term is, all my leaders, all my officers. I'm not sure what the term is for folks like Cullen. Anywho. Varric approves. Okay, so yeah, Ferelden Medal of Service. What's the Ferelden Medal of Service? An accessory it must be. What's the Ferelden Medal of Service? Oh, it's a valuable. It's just vendor trash, I guess. Okay. I'm sure it's good vendor trash. I'm sure it'll sell for a little bit, but okay. Alright, so we are coming out here again. Did I already read this? News from Thetis. Haven destroyed by Darkest Menace. Dire news from the Frostbacks. The Pilgrims' Sanctuary of Haven, home to the new Inquisition, has been destroyed. Information is still vague, but some believe dragon resembling an archdemon. I think I read this already. As the Chantry continues to flounder, some are concerned that the Haven's destruction may predict the Inquisition's imminent collapse. There's yet hope. They are elsewhere. Crier Bellinus. Okay. Yeah, I think I probably read that because it doesn't go away after you've read it, which is I don't like. I wish it were a codex. Sarah, we already talked to you.
Something.
Thank you. Why is this first? I'm really afraid that I'll accidentally hit that one day. That should be. I want to make that option go away. Why'd you really join me? Yeah, this has all stuff that I've done. Your wish is something. Yeah, let's investigate a little bit more around here. Let's see what's up. There's a building. What's in here?
Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
There's a fly. I'm gonna get it. I didn't get it. So I'm guessing that this whole place will continue to improve as the game goes on. That, like, the ruined entryway with the downed chandelier is going to become something awesome. It sounds like it's going to be an armory. Or maybe this isn't the armory. Maybe the Undercroft is going to stay the armory? I don't know. What is this? Is this a Clan Lavellan thing? It's a wolf. It's a wolf, either breathing fire or with a strangely shaped designed tongue. And inside it is a person with deer antlers who's like raising their hands in surrender. Wait. No, it's not. I didn't even see that. It's the wolf is grabbing that person, is like hugging them to itself. Well, that's creepy. I don't know what to make of it, but that's creepy at least. And it's right here, like the path led up here. Huh. There's no way that's not significant. I just don't know the context. But, like, again, this is a specific stairway that led me to that, like, wolf hugging the deer person. Okay. What else is here? Blackwall. The least interesting man in the world.
So, this is Skyhold.
So you're familiar with it?
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Oh wow, we actually are walking the ramparts. I thought we were just going to come back.
Corypheus coming from miles away.
We're safe for now. If he sees him, he sees us, and we'll be ready for him. Ready as we can be, at least.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
You're no good to me. Yeah.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
That's a good way to put it.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Nope.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
I'll say this for him. I have my issues with Blackwall, but he's got one really good thing going for him. His coat looks really
Majestic.
comfortable.
How is a place like this ever lost?
That's a good point. There's this whole background of Skyhold that, like, it seems like other people have been here and taken up here, and it was just sitting here open for us. How do people lose it? Where the hell am I right now? I guess I really did walk the ramparts. Fast travel, what's that? Undercroft. Oh, okay, I see where I am now. What's anything interesting up here? God, this is gorgeous. Whole game is just beautiful. It really is. Just an empty room. Oh, hi, Varric. A much more interesting man in the world.
Inquisitor, meet Hawke, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much.
Hawke is here? Are you kidding me?
Hawke, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
This is wild. I'm guessing if I had played Dragon Age 2 in such a way that, because I played Dragon Age 2 a while ago, but I don't have any saved information from it or anything. But if I did, and I carried it over here, and I made Hawke look different, like it would be that Hawke coming here instead of generic bro Hawke. All right, one pro tag to another. I know how that feels. I don't dwell on it. I've seen the cost of losing.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thetis.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
I have no memory of
Corypheus
that.
got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Was like Hawke versus Corypheus part of like a Dragon Age 2 DLC, or was it part of the main game that I'm just forgetting? Could have fallen under his control. That's not good. Yeah.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well? Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Is again, same kind of question. Sorry for the same kind of questions here, but is Stroud someone who was in the in Dragon Age 2 as well, or Dragon Age 2 DLC? Because I remember some parts of Dragon Age 2. I remember liking it a lot. I remember loving the combat. I remember the reused maps got a little bit old. And I remember loving the characters and the story arc, and Meryl most of all. Meryl was my girl. But a lot of this plot details I don't really remember. And I remember the mother dying. I remember that was a brutal moment, even though I don't remember really too specifically. Sorry, this friggin' fly. I'm gonna get him one day. Okay, it's worth a shot. It's bad for the wardens. Yeah, it's worth a shot.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it.
I kind of doubt it. Feels like something that I will do. Oh my god, I can talk to Hawke now. Okay, so I'm going to have some of this answered in a bit. I'm going to talk to you in just a second. I just want to... First, for now, though, I want to take a look at the codices that we unlocked for just this. The Champion of Kirkwall. What is this? Is that Talons? I'm leaning my head close to it to see. This must be the map from Kirkwall, like the game map, a quest map or something. Champion of Kirkwall. I've heard the name Hawke on several lips this week. Many of us blame the champion for the events in Kirkwall, which sparked a war and hurled all Thedas into chaos. But can we truly fault Hawke for what he did? Here was a poor refugee from Ferelden who came to the Free Marches fleeing the Blight. Coming from a family of apostates, Hawke must have spent his life hiding from the Templars, hearing about the abuses to which mages under the care of the Circle were subjected. Make no mistake, there were abuses. We will never find a peaceful solution to this conflict until we admit that we were partially responsible. Imagine how it must have been for Hawke when he arose to prominence for his role in ending the Kunari threat of 934. From refugee to champion of Kirkwall, Hawke's position gave him power and influence. Nothing could touch him. But although the champion of Kirkwall walked free, there were mages in the gallows who did not. The thought must have rankled. Hawke's position gave power and influence, although the champion of Kirkwall walked free, there were mages in the gallows who did not. Right, so the mages were salty at him, I guess, for getting free when they didn't. And the champion's actions during the mage uprising so hard to understand, given all I have said? Following the destruction of the Chantry, Knight Commander Meredith invoked the right of annulment and called for the execution of every mage in Kirkwall. It was not right. Another injustice added to an already lengthy list. Hawke knew it and stood against her. Right, okay, so in this he was on Team Mage. He put himself between the Templars and the mages they sought to destroy and became a legend. Even though he later disappeared, fleeing Kirkwall and the Chantry's justice, what happened in Kirkwall that day changed Thedas forever. By defying Meredith and our order, so this is a Templar, Hawke became a beacon for the Mage Rebellion. That gave the mages hope, rallied them. They fought back, and here we now stand on the eve of the Divine Conclave, seeking... No, this is not a great day for you guys. On the eve of the Divine Conclave, seeking peace before the rebellion destroys us all. Knight Commander Marteau of Montsamard, speaking to Templars attending the Divine Conclave. Now let's check out Kirkwall. The city-state of Kirkwall. From the office of Provisional Viscount Bran of Kirkwall. Please circulate to all functionaries. Swap in the names of our newest benefactors, and let us be done with their endless attempts at cleverly veiled intentions. Swap in the names of our newest benefactor. To the forces and or diplomatic representatives of copy their names and copy their names and meaningless honorifics here. Thank you for your kind offer of Oh God. But I assure you that we are quite inundated with similar inquiries at the moment. It falls to me as Provisional Viscount to draw your ire, and for that I sincerely apologize. I assure you that I do not wish this to be the case. Neither the refusal nor my place in the delivery of it. So what are they... saying that what's being offered so frequently that they have to keep turning it down? Are you sure that I do not wish this to be the case? Now refuse. Okay. Perhaps you will join the chorus of those questioning whether I possess the authority to deny you. Rest assured, when arrows are still in the air, it is common for those who desire stability, but who lack the will to fight for it, to impose the opportunity onto others deemed expendable. And as I was one of the few remaining who knew the relevant protocol representing freed Kirkwall, apparently falls to me. Or rather, with the role left open, I was pushed in by unpopular vote. In either case, there is falling, but the precedent is well tested. I expect the previous in no way will deter you from continuing your aggressive inquiries. Kirkwall has always been a valuable port, the nexus of nearly all trade that flows between the Free Marches and Ferelden. It has changed hands many times before, and I expect posturing. I expect posturing leader's name would see it do so again. On this point, I would urge caution, for a number of factors have deviated from the historical norm. While the office of Viscount has been vacant since the unfortunate end of the Dumar line. Wait, so, God, this is... I love this. Let me, again, make sure I understand this. So, there are aggressive inquiries maybe to use it as a port, or to take it over, to take control of it as a port. While the office of Viscount has been vacant since the unfortunate end of the Dumar line, again, must have been something from Dragon Age 2, we have not been without effective leadership or without a loud cat. Right, Pigeon? Yeah, okay. The role of the champion in stabilizing Kirkwall cannot be minimized, despite the actions that have been more widely circulated. No doubt your leaders heard this is where the Ripple's rebellion began. That is true, and violently so, which makes any stability we have earned preciously guarded. As those ripples travel outward, our champion and others have committed to the continued calm at the center. As such, we are eager to resume commerce, and I will entertain any and all promises of trade. I do assure you offers of protection and the extension of foreign borders or troops are not necessary. Yep, so this is people trying to annex Kirkwall in a soft way. But I am nothing if not a realist. If your inquiry was made with genuine intent, then this appeal should suffice to end the matter graciously. If, however, your offer was a mere formality before attempting a disguised occupation, I'll refer you first to the examples of cite the two most recent fools who would not listen. I like whoever this is a lot. Who made similar assumptions that we would be a desperate target. I would then direct you to the person who ensured that the forces of those same two idiots were summarily expelled in various states of dismemberment. Because deluded because deluded new God, I'm crying. Deluded new interloper. Despite the fact that my underwhelming name carries the provisional Viscount honorific, Captain of the Guard Aveline Valen has spontaneously and effectively assumed matters of defense. While we were temporarily without such guidance, she ensured that the Guard were well prepared, and I have welcomed her return. Her activation of the Kirkwall militia has been spirited and fearless, two things I do not care to be known for, so I stay out of her way. For the sake of your health, I advise that you do the same. In greatest respect to you, newest invading crowned prick, provisional Viscount Brand. Oh my god. Okay, I have to look at this right now. I'm going to the internets. I'm Googling Dragon Age 2 Bran. Bran Cavan. I'm trying to see if this rings any bells to me. He's found in Viscount's Keep. He helps Hawke in some quests about the Kunari. He's contemptuous towards Hawke. There's something about Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm not going to read that part, but during Hawke's rise as champion, Bran became increasingly wary. Yeah, this has no... he was a Templar, it looks like. He was a Templar in Dragon Age Origins, too? Bran is a Templar doorman stationed at the main entrance outside the apprentice quarters. Is this the same Bran? I don't know. Apparently he's an ongoing character who I just don't remember at all. And he's awesome. He's great. Okay.
Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll meet you at Crestwood.
I do have other questions, buddy.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus?
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
I believe you.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Well, that's good. What happened in Kirkwall? Yeah, tell me what the Dragon Age 2 story.
Varric said you were the champion of Kirkwall. I've only heard a little about what happened there.
What happened at Kirkwall was the same thing that happened everywhere. Fearful of blood magic and abominations, the Templars brutally suppressed the Circle.
Does seem to be a pattern.
In their desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood magic, or became abominations. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's Chantry.
Him I remember.
And everything came tumbling down.
I remember him turning... You know Anders. I remember Anders was like... I remember a few things. I remember he could be a gay romance interest. I think that was at least. I remember that he sort of became like a suicide bomber type thing, something like that maybe. I don't know. He was a terrorist of some kind.
Friend. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches.
Okay.
My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall, but everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
Yeah, that must have actually come as quite a shock to you.
We'll talk later.
Right.
I think that's it for Hawke.
We should get to Crestwood as soon as possible. My contact in the Wardens will be waiting.
We'll talk later.
Right. Inquisitor.
No, stop it.
We'll talk later.
Alright, we'll talk later, yep. We'll talk later. Jump. So... That's really wild that they brought Hawke back for this. Is it a mistake to go this way? It feels like this was a mistake. No, Oh, invisible wall, dang it. Okay, so yeah, let's check out a little bit. Let's go around the other way then. Let's see what's on the other side. Who are you? Oh, you're just random Inquisition dude number 3. Yeah, it's wild that we got to see the protagonist from the old game and like talk to him and find out what's up. Where am I going now? That's probably... Yeah, sure, let's go this way. I feel like I'm definitely going to be missing stuff. This place is huge. Skyhold. There's probably all kinds of secrets and mysteries and whatnot. But it... Oh, no. Yeah. Probably all kinds of secrets I'm missing, but that's okay.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Your worship, thank you.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding, really?
Me? Huh. I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
That seems unlikely.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud.
Oh, you could just keep saying
That's
that.
just her face, though, isn't it?
And I'm pretty sure that... I don't know. I think Liliana is more likely to be interested in asking you out than in killing you.
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montilier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
What's been going on?
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
What's been
What's
going
been
on?
going on?
Madame de Fer said hello to me. Or maybe she was waving at someone else and I just thought she was. Yeah,
Oh,
that's probably what happened.
I really like this character, and I'm sorry that I don't. The something about the dwarf woman in this game I really have liked about her and the enchanter, and just the voice acting gives them an earnestness that I really like.
What's been going on?
What's been going on?
Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he?
You're not wrong.
What's
been going on?
Just relaxing, taking a breath. You need to sometimes to keep sane.
What's been
What's
going
been going on?
They've done a lot with this place. I'm impressed.
So to me too. It's well, actually, I don't know what state it was in before we got here, but I think I'm probably impressed.
What's been
What's been going on?
Just relaxing, taking a breath.
Okay, now
You
we're
need to
repeating.
sometime. See you later.
See you later. So Blackwall, we briefly talked to. Are you going to take me up to the battlements again? Can actually have a conversation.
Varric's friend Hawke said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
I mean, there's no way this isn't... How's your state of mind? Are you basically saying, are you Corypheus's puppet right now? If he's not, he's going to be insulted, and if he is, he's not going to tell us.
Yes, disappeared. Not you, though.
Have I given you any reason to doubt me?
Oh,
I want
I forgot.
answer to this, not when it's founded on rumor.
Yeah, I took the even more accusatory option.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
I remember that boss fight from Dragon Age Origins. That was tough. Fine, keep your secrets. This has to be a Fellowship of the Rings reference.
I'll trust that you know what you're talking about.
We'll manage, if it comes to that.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Hey, Pigeon, how about not doing that? Instead of doing that, how about not doing that? Sorry, he's messing with the blinds. Okay, there we go. Is that it for you? No.
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians.
That's a good
And
point.
the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
Another very good point. I mean, I think they kind of go hand in hand, but yeah, sometimes you can be so focused on one that you forget the other. He says, looking at the world of 2019.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years.
Just general
You think
evil.
the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now?
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like
He
Corypheus?
won't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Let's discuss something else. What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of
Advisors, that's what they are.
humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
What do you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
You're not wrong there.
What do you think of my advisors?
Liliana seems nice. Also a little frightening, but mostly nice.
What I really want to know, though, is...
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
All sounds about right. So the advisors are the people on the War Council, and the Inner Circle is the people who actually go out with us.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants, and doesn't even care.
I can't disagree with you there. No, I can't.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing? His descriptions of me are colourful, to say the least.
Oh, do you have a cameo in Hardin Hightown?
You must have some feelings about our friends.
I fear for Cassandra sometimes, the way she throws herself into battle. I've never known a warrior like her.
It's high praise from a Grey Warden. But really, I'm curious about what your feelings on our friends
You
are.
must have some feelings about our friends.
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
Okay, so you're gonna kind
His
of...
descriptions of me
I don't
are-
want to keep trying until I find the new stuff. Vivienne, let's talk to Vivienne. So, Quartermaster, Iron Bull. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for now, I think. But next time I'm going to finally wrap up from our initial exploration in Skyhold. I'll talk to Vivienne. I will talk to Iron Bull. Talk to Cassandra. Check out the Quartermaster, and then the Forgotten Boy. Look for Cole. I keep forgetting. God, this is like, it's kind of beta. I keep forgetting about Cole. And then I will find Cole and Cullen. And then we will head out. And something I have to remember to do when we head out is world map. Before I go towards the Forbidden Oasis, which is kind of my next main zone I want to go to, I want to check out... I want to head back to... where are we now anyway? I don't know where we are on the world map. Oh, right. So anyway, I'm going to head back to the Hinterlands before I move on, and then because there's two locked houses that I couldn't get to in Redcliffe Village, so I'll check those out, and then I'll inform Braun that watchtowers have been built. But anyway, that's it for me for now. For now, I will be creeping over Vivienne, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.